Good morning, sir. We present here an application named ORIENT that is developed by Shri Sudhas Babu, Ch.OS, S&T Palakkad, for conducting online railway departmental examinations and trade tests. Actually, this application is developed after the Railway Board instruction for conducting all the railway departmental examinations based on objective type questions. This application ORIENT is having two modules, server module and candidate module. In the server module we will set the examination details, and second module, it is candidate module or client module. It is used for attending examination by the candidates. Now the login screen, and logged in as personnel branch confidential staff. Here we will give the details of the examination like name of the post, date of examination, number of questions, number of question languages, etc. Using this add new button we will complete the entries. You can save by clicking this Save New Exam button. New exam ID is generated. The interesting feature of this application is it will give the status of application each and every time here, and what is the next step to do? It will be displayed here. You see the small window here. We can give the percentage of mark for passing and we can save it. It is saved. Next is to upload questions. So we have to log in as question setting officer. Now we have logged in as question setting officer and he can upload questions here clicking this button. He can select Excel file. Questions will be uploaded as Excel. After uploading we can select all the languages. All three languages are uploaded. Now the next step is add or upload candidate. For that you have to log in as confidential staff. So here is add employee button. Using this button we can upload the details of the candidate from an Excel file. Now the candidates are uploaded, and the next step is allot the system to candidate. Using this button we can set up systems for writing examination for candidates. We already set one computer. That computer number is 214. Now allot the system to candidate. What are all the systems we configured here to be allotted to candidates? Go to employee, then select each candidate here. Then system is allotted randomly. Important thing is we cannot preset on computer for particular candidates. It will be randomly allotted. Now system allotment completed. The next step is set the computer for each candidate. Now we have to use the second module for doing this. And this is the candidate setting interface. Here we can select examination ID and details of the employee for which this computer is configured from the server is displayed here. Let us select candidate here. Next we can import questions from the server. The questions will be imported randomly for each candidate so that they will not get the same questions in same serial number. Then question is uploaded. Now we can go to examination page. Candidate can log in here giving password. Person branch officer should give the command for entering password, then only they will be able to give password here. Now the status is system set for all candidates. Next step is allow password. For that we have to log in as personnel branch officer. So he will click on this allow password button. Then all the candidates will get the message to give their password. Now the message has come and they can enter their password. This screen shows some instructions. Candidates can read this. They can start the examination only after getting permission from the server. Personnel branch officer will give that permission. Next step is allow to start exam. Personnel branch officer can give command for starting examination by clicking Start Exam button. Now, start your examination message has come. Candidates can click OK. This is the interface for attending examination. All the details are there: question number, question, options, candidate details, and system number, and the status of the questions, whether it is answered or not or kept depending, like that information are there. Time left is shown here so that candidate can plan accordingly. Here he can save the questions, he can mark for review. He can erase an answer. All the options are there, and here shows the information about the answering, whether it is answered or not. Marked for review with answer, without answer, and not visited, like that. it is shown here number of candidates to submit answer, so that we can keep this here. All the candidates will be displayed here. When submit their answer, their details will be disappeared from this list. Time is over. The message has come, they can give OK here, submit a feedback. Final submission is there, candidate submitted the answer, so candidate's name is disappeared from this list. Next step is personnel branch officer has to assign dummy number. Dummy number is assigned to all candidates. Next, let evaluating officer verify answer key and accept. So for this we have to log in as evaluating officer. Accept the answer key after verification, and next he has to process evaluation. Now evaluation is processed. Here you can check the mark of each candidate by clicking this button. It will show the mark of each candidate, but the details of the candidate will not be given to the evaluation officer. You can see the question wise mark, also how much mark he has got. What are the correct answers like that? Here also that dummy number only displayed, no details of the employee. Next, to process provisional result, personnel branch officer will process provisional result. We logged in as the dummy number assigning officer, that is personnel branch officer. Let personnel officer process provisional result by clicking this button. Okay, that the provisional result is published here. We can see the details of the candidate, not the dummy number only. Details of the candidates also is displayed. Let us see the status. Provisional result is processed. And next is to submit confidential report to approve result. So next, confidential report to senior DPO has to be submitted by clicking this button, so this letter will be sent to senior DPO. Next step is to approve result, so senior DPO can approve the result, so that again we have to log in. Now log in as senior DPO, the admin. Here the provision for approving result. He can click on this button. He can verify the result here. Then he can approve by clicking this button. Result declaration is approved. Close. The status is result approved. Next is to publish result. Again, personnel officer can publish the result. Here is the button for publication of the result. Now the result is published. Close the examination if all procedures completed. By publishing the result, examination is over, so that we can close the exam, that again we have to log in as confidential staff. Close the exam. If all procedures completed, we can close the exam. Examination is closed. Thank you. Thank you very much.